Hey everyone, my name's Amy, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make something a little bit different than what I typically show you on this channel. I typically like to show very healthy meals for people, but today I'm going to be showing you one of the recipes from my family and veganize it. Today we're making vegan banana bread. Let's go! To start off with, we're going to mix together the dry ingredients in a bowl. In order to make 2 loaves, we're going to need 3 1/3 cups of flour, 2 3/4 cups of sugar, 1 1/2 teaspoons of salt, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, and 1 1/4 teaspoons of baking powder. Set that bowl aside. Now we're going to work on the wet ingredients. We're going to start off with 4 egg replacers mixed with water. Make sure to follow the instructions on the bag that you use for this. It works a little bit better if you use the store-bought egg replacers rather than flax seeds for this because they're a little bit better at gelling and are specifically made for baking. Once we have that all mixed together, we're going to add in 1 full cup of oil. I did say that this wasn't necessarily a healthy recipe, but it's a really good one. Sometimes you need a dessert. After that, we're going to mix in 2/3 of a cup of water. And then we're going to mix until it's all together. Now let's work on those bananas. We're going to need 4 ripe bananas, and we're going to mash them down with a fork until they're very smooth, and then we're going to mix that into our dry ingredients next. Once you have all of your wet ingredients and your bananas done, we're going to mix those into our dry ingredients. Make sure to stir until you've gotten all of the flour incorporated. Now, I didn't realize this until I was actually voicing this video over, but I forgot the vanilla. Make sure to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla to this recipe. It adds a lot of flavor. Now, in order to make sure that your bread doesn't stick to the pan, you're going to want to make sure that you oil it, and then this is the trick that makes it taste even better. Sprinkle a little bit of sugar inside of it and make sure that it goes all the way around the pan. This is going to help make it so that it doesn't stick because it's slightly lifting the bread up, and it just makes like a nice little crust on the outside of your banana bread. Alright, once you're done mixing everything together, put it into bread pans. And then we're going to stick that in the oven at 325 degrees for an hour. After an hour, you're gonna wanna check your bread for doneness by sticking either a butter knife or a chopstick like I'm doing here into your bread to see if it comes out clean. Once it comes out clean, then you are done baking the bread. Otherwise, put it back in the oven for 5 to 10 more minutes. Keep checking for that chopstick or butter knife to come out clean. Once it does, turn off the oven and you are done baking this. All right, so this is one of my favorite family recipes for a dessert, and I really hope that you enjoy this. I like to use this as camping food because it's really easy to be able to bring with you when you go out camping. All right, so I really hope you enjoyed this recipe and that you always remember to love God, eat greens, and get moving. See you in the next video.